Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. What do you have on him, Chris?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
George Springer, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Falling behind 2-1. And he pumps it a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. This to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first, and Bichette is retired.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a bouncer. Abrams whips it to first on the run. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starter, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
C.J. Abrams in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Popped in the air. Left field. Varsho pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
Varsho pulls that one down, and there are 2 down.
The designated hitter.
Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Yeah, he was drafted, traded, released, claimed, and signed 2 free agent deals before becoming an all-star. That message very clear. Don't give up. That one out to right. Makes the catch, inning over. Nationals go quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of the second. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. The pitch. That clips the corner. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I always love when we get to see these big arching curveballs that just barely register on the radar gun. And then it's even more hilarious when a professional hitter swings right through it. I mean, you just want to mash that pitch. It's so tough to keep your balance and let it travel. And you're trying to just jump all over it. And when you don't make contact, it's kind of embarrassing.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. In there for strike 1. Corbin, multi-time all-star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is down low. Here's a strike. Chapman tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Slice to right. Thomas squeezes it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Gausman back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And he dodges that fastball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. No swing. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
For Washington,
Dom Smith stands in. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Ground ball could be two. Good feed. That's one. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
And the righty deals. And it's even up. Swings through that one for strike two. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Kirk throws to first in time. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
There's a strike at the knees. And the count is 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Tapped softly on the ground. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting in, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone. And he dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
First offering and it just misses. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball up the middle, Abrams. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and we are still scoreless. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jake Alu. Alu measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield.
Ball 1, no strike.
The pitch.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one missed. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the 7th fielder.
Number 30 digs in now. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Kicks and fires. Line drive, makes the grab for the second out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Popped out to left his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas. Fly to left his first time up. Gausman keeping him close. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Number 4, George.
George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. The 1-0. They say you win.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
The wide to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Out to center, number 30, under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Runner on the go. A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. Gausman back to work.
Ball 1.
Just missed. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hebert Ruiz now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball.
And now 1-2. Stays alive. That's inside. And the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Dominic Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Center field. Kiermaier moving under it. 2 away down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And ball 1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Brandon Belt. And a pitch. Taps softly to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Good eye right there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Chapman, the runner at third. Kirk at first. 1 gone. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Turns to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Outside.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Bounced up the middle. Garcia. And that's the third out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty delivers. On the ground to third. To first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now back, left fielder.
Jake Alou digging in for the Nationals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there. And a ball evens the count. Lifted in the air out to left. Varsho moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Number 30 will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. First offering misses the mark. And there's the strike. Strike 3 on the foul tip. Nothing doing for Washington. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the 1-0. And he takes a strike.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 1-2. That one missing inside. Kiermaier checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it.
The right fielder, number 4.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Springer, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Vladdy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
And now Brandon Belt. On the ground to the left. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Gausman back to work. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. And there's a strike. Meneses, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Nationals gone in order. And our score remains 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Leading off the Toronto, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach. Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Kirk in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. The next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Varsho in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Not even close there. 1-2 the count. Just missed. And now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. And that extends the inning for Whit Merrifield.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Snap throw to first. Varsho back in standing. Check swing, no appeal. Varsho, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Little dribbler up along third. Over to Smith, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the last half of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Hebert Ruiz.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Action in the pen down there. Yimi Garcia getting ready to go. Hicks getting cranked up as well.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tim Mayza.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dominic Smith, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from third. We are tied at 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The other way. He hauls it in. 2 away. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Thaddeus Ward takes over on the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 68.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he deals. Way high.
1-0.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Corey Abbott looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The 1-0. Good eye right there. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses. And now it's 3-2. George Springer waiting for a turn at the plate. Two in the air to left center. Number 30 turns to the right on the move, makes the grab on the run, and there's one away. And the batter is George Springer. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Alex Call. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. And the slider catches the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Base hit into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the center fielder, number 30. And that's in there for strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch off the plate. And that is ball 1. And here it comes. That's inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. In there for strike 1.